what's going on, y'all? Welcome to another edition of Power Sports Performance Motivational Video. Today I want to talk to you guys about a conversation I had with a good buddy just about an hour or two ago. Good friend of mine, as we were doing that workout, came to me and said, yo, man, you ever felt just tired and worn down and worn out? I was like, man, all the time, because that's life. So with that said, I advise him to do some of the things I'm going to ask you to do in this video. Now, we've all had days when we felt like everything was going against us, felt like our body was breaking down, our mind too. And when those days happen, it's how you respond to them that matters most. There is no way to stop them from happening. They are inevitable. But how you respond to them and what you do about them is up to you. So basically, control what you can control, what you can't control. Try your best not to worry about it. Now, my buddy came to me and he had some concerns about his job. He was worried about where he was going in life and where he was headed. So as all of us have experienced, those can be some real challenging times when your money's not right, when your job seems to be at a dead end. So other issues may be going on too with your family, your relationship. So when you're just worried about your job alone, that's enough stress for anyone to be overwhelmed by. But there's ways around it. And it's not by doing something overnight that's going to change your outcome in your situation. It's going to take a process. It's going to take time. It's going to take steps. Now, some of our other videos, I asked you to write down 3 things you can do to change your life. I also asked you to look within so you can reflect on how you can change those things. There's some things that you may, I don't want to say regret about what you have done so far, but just basically some things that you might do different. Now, looking back at those things while also looking ahead at the 3 things that you need to do now, not yesterday, but today, in order to make your life better. I want you to do one more thing for me. I want you to ask yourself, when you do these small things that I ask you to do, these 3 steps, how does that make you feel? So now we're getting to emotions within. So a lot of you may say, man, it makes me feel like I'm just the same, like where I am now after having done those 3 things. Not much have changed. That's okay. I don't want you to feel like they should change. I don't want you to feel like the 3 things that you feel that you should do are it. Or that's concrete, that's what you really have to do. If those 3 things didn't work, I want you to reevaluate your situation. Now, I don't mean scrap it and never do it again. What I mean is measure how far you came by achieving those 3 things. If one of them brought you closer to your goal than the other one, maybe you need to do that one that didn't take you as far again. The one that did get you far, maybe you need to do that more. That's a process of evaluation. That's something you have to look within and find out. How did it make you feel when you accomplished those 3 things? But also, how far along did you get towards your overall goal? Now, if you didn't get that far, you may still feel like you're nowhere. You may still feel like crap. You may still feel like giving up. But if you got just a little bit closer, I want you to think about that for a minute and ask yourself, if you did that thing, that one thing, every day on a consistent basis, how much further would you be towards your goal? Now, there's a lot of people that put out books and have theories about how goals can be achieved by just focusing on that one solid goal, that single goal for 30 days. How realistic is that? Because we got other things we got to do. So if you can't focus on it every day, do me a favor and just focus on it more than you are now. That could mean 2 days because now you're doing 1, 3 days because now you're doing 2, 1 week because now you're doing 4 or 5 days. Whatever that may be for you, do it more. All right? And then look within. Ask yourself, how do you feel? You're not always going to feel great. So on the days you don't feel good, I want you to think back to the day that you accomplished that one goal and how did it make you feel? If it made you feel good and then a couple of days passed and you felt like crap again, that's okay. That's okay. That happens. I want you to realize that you got to get to that point where those little small accomplishments add up to one big overall goal. And that's going to add to one overwhelming feeling of joy and success and pride. It's not going to happen overnight. You may have a small inkling of success. You may have a small amount of achievement that you attain. You may have a small amount of pride that you feel. But that's better than the way you're feeling now. That's better than the way you felt when you felt like crap and you didn't want to get out of bed. So use those moments to strengthen you so that way when the hard times come, you have that to kind of use as armor, protection against feeling like crap, against giving up. against feeling like you're worthless, or against feeling like there's nothing going right for you. Because guess what? There's always something you can change. I want you to look within and find what that one thing is. It don't have to be all three. It could just be one. Take baby steps. You always hear the old cliche, Rome wasn't built in a night. Hey, that's the way life is. So if you're getting one step closer towards your goal each day, trust me, you shouldn't have that much to feel bad about. Keep on pushing, keep on chipping. That ice sculpture wasn't built overnight. Keep on working at it, and eventually you'll get your goal. I want you to check out some of our other motivational videos.